Vintage Air install. Whee! Alright, so this is not like a barbecue where you take the instructions and throw them out. No, I'm going step by step. So far we got the defrost. You just drill some holes and mount them. These are the original clips that hold it to the dash. Chop some of these off, add your adapter. The center just has these little clips here. Yeah, just pushes it on. And then I did have to cut a little bit here, just that little lower corner for the clearance there. Got the wires coming through. I don't know if I could explain all the wiring that I did, but I'll give it a shot. So on the relay, this blue wire here, it gets the ground from the computer on the Vintage Air to engage the compressor clutch. But this wire here, the white wire, goes to one of the extra wires that came with the Terminator for AC kick. So when it gets a signal on this wire here, it automatically brings the RPM up a little bit to compensate for the drag on the compressor. And then also there's two black wires that I ran here from a relay that is normally closed and opened by the Terminator X to cut the compressor clutch. And whenever you go past your predetermined throttle, for me it's going to be like 80%. So I'll show you the kit. I bought it without the compressor because I had to do a special kit for the LS. It comes with all your lines and it's hardware. Now you get to make up your own length, which is pretty cool, and then crimp it. So I bought a crimping tool. So it comes with different size adapters for crimping your hoses. So no more cables pushing and pulling. This is really nice. It's all digital. It has electric motors here that moves your blend doors and all that. So there we go. Fun. Alright, got O-rings installed. Put the plate on there to position these. Tighten them down. Got 3 studs installed. Got that one installed. Now I got to temporarily install this. Alright, I had to move all my wiring. I don't know where I'm going to put all that stuff. Holy moly. So install this bracket with these 2 bolts. I want you to level the unit and then drill a hole through here, mark it, and drill a hole 1/4 inch. Okay, install number 10 suction hose. Oh crap, what are these leftover parts? Don't forget that before you put that other crap in. Also, I forgot to put that in, so cover there. But been having brain fog lately. Can't really get to that. So I'm pulling the unit back out using a special tool. Drill those 2 holes to mount that cap in there. Dang it! Okay, now back to not following instructions. This hose here you cannot tighten because it has to be indexed up here where this 45 is. So if I go back to the instructions, I was supposed to put the core in. Okay, time out. Let me put the condenser in so I can index that fitting to tighten that. Alright, condenser installed. These lines were a little bit of a Tetris challenge to figure out which way they went. Got the A-Del clamp holding that line. It didn't call for one on the bottom, but I put one down there anyway. Got that indexed and tightened there and tape put over it. Press tape. Alright, next. Okay, got the cover on, pulled the studs out, put bolts in. Now I indexed the high pressure hose to the condenser. I'm gonna try my $100 hydraulic crimper here, and let you know how it turns out. Well, I think it turned out all right. Looks just like the factory crimp. Yeah, so this whole kit was only like 120 bucks on Amazon. I think well worth the money. The pressure test will be the true test though. Alright, well, the crimps came out okay. I pulled the vacuum. It seems to be holding. That's good. The only issue I'm having is where I mount my battery. I'm gonna have to get a longer hose for this guy. But I plugged it all in, turned it on, and everything appears to work. This wiring is just a mess. Especially the Terminator. I mean, you got these huge snakes that you can't hardly do anything with, and that thing's got to be mounted in the vehicle because it's not potted, it's not weatherproof, so that is the only place I can put it. Just gonna have to do what I can do. Oh yeah, I am not using the trinary valve because it wants to turn the fans on only when the system's at 254 psi. The other circuit that I have wired in from the Terminator system, when that AC kick receives a ground signal, it also turns on the fans. So anytime the compressor's on, the fans are coming on. And you can program that through the Terminator. I think it's a lot better way of managing the engine fans than a pressure switch that once it gets too high, it's going to turn the fans on. I don't want it to get 250. Lower pressure would be easier on the whole system. I'm just using the basic binary safety switch for pressure protection. All right. Oh my gosh. That was so much fun under the dash, putting all these hoses on. Oh my goodness, I never had so much fun in my entire life. I am being sarcastic. What a pain in the ass that was. I guess it'll be even more fun when I try and put them on the outlets. We shall see. Okay, forewarning, these hoses are probably going to be the most fun of the whole project. The side ones, they kind of went on okay. I want to show you this, what I used here. If I can film it. 3M. This is like a foil base. And it's super sticky. And that's the only thing I had to make that stick to the defrost, because that was not going to stay by itself. So I've used this stuff in the past for all kinds of things. It's really good. Alright, to continue. Well, waiting for a Dakota Digital order for months, and don't know when they're gonna get their products back online for sale. So going a different route, going to do my own project. Looking at these Autometer, got some 2024 T3 aluminum. Probably cut the back half of that off, put a plate there, and use the original dash insert to hold new gauges. A little more work, but we'll make it work. Okay, just went for a test drive, broke her in a little bit. Happy to say everything's working great. Radiator intake air temperature 70 going down the road, so that cold air thing works. All right, getting ready to do some AC charging, so pull the vacuum. It's holding a vacuum. I'll just go through everything here. So when it fires up, it'll tear. We need to tear. So now, what we want to do that. Make sure we don't touch anything. That's still 0. We'll go ahead and get some gas flowing to trip that little switch there. So when we fire it up, it'll start turning the AC compressor. I don't have my gauges yet. It's gonna be a while waiting on that. All right, so fan high, cold, and dash. All right, let's see what she does. Pressures. Alright, so the AC kick turned on both the fans. So that's working with the Terminator system. Just want to watch the high pressure side. And I got 3 ounces, 4 ounces, and we're going right along. Yep, one side's hot, one side's cold. Alright. Let's see how she goes. Put you on pause. Alright, working good. 25 degrees Fahrenheit. And doing some fuel trim work. We are at 1.5 pounds. Up to 150. I think I'm going to shut her down at 1.6. It called for 1.8, but I don't want my pressures that high. And the AC kick is turning on both fans really good. So it is looking good. So the AC kick for the Terminator system works. It doesn't let the RPMs drop. So definitely tell when the AC kicks on, load kicks on a little bit. Alright, there you go. Well, you're running down the road. It runs good now.